Hey guys, it's your boy Atlas. So I was streaming the other day and somebody asked about the Atlas build I was using, and I've been an Atlas main for going on 2 years now, and this is the build that I use personally for everything. It's highly customized. I'm going to go through everything, including my Helios, my weapons, everything. So it's a fairly in-depth build. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, first up, this is a crit build. It's not up for debate. You're going to be building a crit build, and I've tried pretty much every build possible for Atlas, and this is by far the best one. So just trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so my build of Atlas requires 4 regular forma and an umbral forma. And if you want to cram the extra little bit of umbral power out of it, you're going to need a second umbral forma. So it ain't for the faint of heart. I use Steel Charge, of course, and Power Drift up here. Additional ability strength and melee damage. Umbral Intensify, Umbral Fiber, Umbral Vitality for your umbral set mods. Primed Flow for as much energy as possible. Prime Continuity to increase your ability duration. Transient Fortitude for the ability strength, Fleeting Expertise for the efficiency, and Adaptation for the damage reduction. So the Prime Continuity is mainly to offset some of the duration loss between these two, which then sets you at a 30-second Rumbler and 13-second Petrify duration. So I feel like that's a good amount of duration for everything that you're doing with Atlas. My Arcanes, I'm using Arcane Avenger and Arcane Guardian. Arcane Avenger on ranked 5, 21% chance for 45% critical chance for 12 seconds. And Arcane Guardian of course, extra armor. So it's a very tanky build. I pretty much have to stop playing and let myself go down in order to go down with this build. You have so much armor. I mean, you have 1200 armor base and 1800 health base with 744 shields base. It's just crazy how tanky this build is. And then this puts you up to 236% strength, 100% range, and 160% efficiency while dropping you down to 67% duration. And with this much efficiency at 160%, it causes your landslide to only cost 10 energy each time you use it. So with 744 energy, you can use it 74 times off of a full bar of energy, which is more than enough to continue just pummeling everything in the area, because whenever you hit something, it also releases a small AoE on impact, which will commonly kill most things around you. So yeah, I really like this build. That's just the Atlas part of this. Let's get into the weapons. So his landslide is reliant on your weapons. And basically, you don't have to use any specific weapon. I use Twin Basalt because I have a pretty decent Riven for it. It's basically whatever you have a decent Riven that does a bunch of damage and preferably has some crit bonus as well. But I haven't been able to roll this thing into one with crit bonus, so this is what I'm sitting at right now, is 82.8% electricity, 93.8% toxin, 173.2% melee damage. So this just compounds how much damage you're doing with the landslide. Primed Fever Strike just for the amount of damage. Primed Heavy Trauma for more impact damage because the landslide is impact based. And this will outdo a 90% mod in base damage. Prime Pressure Point, 165% melee damage, which of course, why not? If you really, really wanted to, you could try running the Sacrificial set, but Prime Pressure Point, you squeak a little bit of extra damage out. Molten Impact, I run it just so I have heat and corrosive. It's just more damage and an additional type of element that could possibly be applied on landslide. You don't really, it's a 5% element chance to proc, so you don't really proc it. So here's where you start getting the critical chance. Okay, so the combo multiplier is very important. So you're also going to be running the Narmon specialization, specifically for Power Spike. Melee combo counter now decays while out of combat by 5 every few seconds instead of depleting completely. So instead of having, like the 10 seconds to hit something before it disappears completely, let's say you're at 220 combo, it'll go down to 215 after 5 seconds or however long it is. So it's actually amazing. This is not optional. You have to take Power Spike with Atlas. Sacrificial Steel. I gotta pump a little bit more stuff into my Sacrificial Steel because I just recently switched over to the crit build, which blew my mind that I didn't do it before. And then Organ Shatter for critical damage. So you have a bunch of critical chance, critical damage. So I know what you're thinking, 5% isn't a whole lot. Why are you building your entire thing around it? Because you need it. It's mind-boggling the amount of damage that this thing does. Alright, next up, let's go to your companion. So the main thing you need on your companion is on its weapon, the Deconstructor Prime. Atlas basically needs this for the crit build. You need to be using the 3 Gladiator set mods, Gladiator Rush, Gladiator Might, Gladiator Vice, and these allow you to stack a 30% critical chance per combo multiplier. It triggers off of your Sentinel, and it just adds additional combo multiplier to your freaking punches, and it gets insane. Just the amount of damage this thing does. I punch things for literal millions of damage. So, alright, so let's go ahead. I'll show you a little bit of me punching things, and I hope you guys like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and as always, if there is loot, I will loot it. See you all next time. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all my latest content. It's right there in the bottom right hand corner. Also, check me out over on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer there. And links to all my social media down below in the description of this video. As always, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you for the next video.